Hey, what's going on? Horse champion, MooRooom. Beautiful day, beautiful day, beautiful day. September 22nd. Am I loud? Be all right. So, full moon last night, got that energy pulsating all through this mug. Let's see. Sun just came out. It's 10:10. Nah, 10:10. You already know, man. Let's see. So let's start our day with some vibes we have created. Shouts to Chetameister. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, he got some dope shit. So where is it? They have some dope shit, man. I was let's see, we were seeking something. So I'm not a kid. I'm not a music maker like that. Like I'm not a beat maker. So but there's one of these tracks on here, Hydra. There we go. That's it. I remember hearing Hydra months ago, and what happened? Why did I not complete the process? I didn't complete the catch. Or, I found out they weren't hiring, so I never went back, or, didn't call her back or whatever. I remember seeing this beat, listened to it, went through it, everything. I even wrote to it. I remember writing to it. Then I remember looking at the price, and my mind went through that whole, all right, so do I get the MP3 or the MP3 wave or get the whole thing? And then I started looking at numbers and then be like, well, if I do this and then I need to do that, but I have to reach this first. If I get that, but then if I get that, then I just have to move up. Don't fuck up the feng shui. That's all it is for me. It's like thinking too much on some shit that does not even fucking matter. Like, it's like, do you like the beat? Yes. What does it do for you? So much. What can you do with it? Create. I get it. That's pretty much like, that's what spirit be like for me. Like, all right, can you do this? What can you do with it? All right. Let's do who, what, hold on. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. You get all them pulsated up, you'll figure it out. So, but yeah, I had the beat. I would even come to the, I'll go to this website. I come to his website. I wouldn't even download it. I just listen to it. I'd listen to it over and over and over and over. And I began putting mantras. Just turn them into mantras. You sing it so much, you know it. So let's see what mantra we have today. Don't fuck up the feng shui. And then we're gonna get into some last night shit. I be on my beat shit, on my energy shit, the way my energy hit, nigga. I be on my beat shit, on my beat shit, energy shit, embody every instrument that nigga the way my energy I be on my beat shit, energy shit. My music, hey, I be like on my beat.
What's up? Big mouth, big talk, big game. You can be free indeed. Couple tricks up the sleeve. Orlando in my ivy, got that bubble for that bleed. I'ma tell the truth, it's been 6 months since I last sneeze. Now that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Janet Jack, my mind, son, ever wrote that on no foes. Now that everybody knows, got a scalp wrist left gold. I'ma tell the truth, it's been 12 months since I last sneeze, but am I blessed? Say, are you blessed? Okay, goddamn, just relax, queen, when you are pressed. Mother divine, connect the wine. Masculine, feminine, we as in must combine. I be on my beat shit,
I be on my B shit.
On my
My
energy
energy
shit.
shit.
The way
With my energy hit.
nigga.
I be on my big shit. Talk that shit.
But I'm back, verse 2, and you know me. Work that hot striker, goddamn, I'm pulling up for 40 feet. Nigga, I thought you knew what this game would do to you. Infinite mood ya. See, most my life I sit still, so nigga, I can't be chill. Ain't seen my niggas since August, my niggas dope is so chill. I had to go in my closet and open up all my chakras. Spoke to my great mama, I got that locket from mama. I channel all of my guilt, I channel all of my shame. I put my sigils on crystals and new moon wrote up my name. You see, I ain't talking crazy, my nigga, you did the same. My nigga, you meditated, met your ancestors the same. Now divination or hobby, eliminated the problem. I shot through all of my bullshit and gave my ego the shot it. Put that pack in the air so we can locate the chatter. And then we circle the 7 so we can take up the ladder, my nigga. I be on my B shit. Energy shit, embody every instrument
That Nick G shit. I be on my B shit. Energy shit. Embody every instrument. That Nick G shit. Make my energy hit.
On my
Energy shit.
I be on my B shit. The way my energy hit.
Hey.
On my energy.
Hey.
Nigga.
Get high.
I be on my B.
High on your supply. I be on my B. Hey. I be on my B. I be on my, hey, I be on my B shit. Oh, that's pretty much why I making music now. Mantras, affirmations. I be on my B. I be on my B. I remember writing it down. There was a live MG did a couple months back. He was doing the 5 things of gratitude, 5 a day. And I remember writing them down, and what happens, where my notebook at? It was on some, had it to where it was like, not only are we writing down the gratitude, it's like, what happens when I chill? What happens when I'm grateful? When I am grateful, you know what I'm saying? When I'm able to pull back, when I'm able to tap into abundance, therefore, I don't have to stress like that. I don't have to press like that. I don't have to reach like that. I don't have to try to make you like that. I don't have to try to do shit like that or be worried about the influence, because I'm just doing what I'm doing, and then spirit just gonna take, the spirit gonna do what it do. So yeah, I be on my B. B, B, E, E. Do we want to do more music? See, here's the thing. It's 10/10. You know, 10/10 is the birthday. So, and Wednesdays are the day that I was born on. So I turn up on Wednesday. I like to turn up on Wednesday. Oh, Sabanya, so shouts to Chetameister, because got some dope shit, man. And you like when you're seeking that creativity, you will find it. You'll link with others who are like, hey, I have a space where you can come in and hey, like knowing that, like you. Like, think about these websites like that. Like, you open up the website and it's like, hey, here is space, room for you to come in and do whatever you please. Matter of fact, it's whatever you please, that even if you're not pleased, you can just roll out. You ain't even got to do nothing but click the back button. All you got to click is the back button or the X. Matter of fact, you don't, oh my God. Matter of fact, you come in and stay when you like. There's nobody kicking you off this webpage. Like, you know how you go in the store and be like, no loitering. It's like you can come in the space and fuck with it, and I ain't even gotta be here. Ain't even gotta be here. So love yourself. Which, oh yeah, it's 10:10. So last night with the full moon and Sept, do you remember 21st of September? So of course we played that. Meditated. Oh man, we cried like a mug last night, bro. Oh man, I knew it though. I knew I was gonna cry on this release last week. I knew it last week. I knew a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? I like to call them tear talks. Them tear talks. You ever had them tear talks where you sitting and you know what I'm saying? You're going through. You know, you're going through your subconscious, you're going through past, present, all that. Like, hold up, what was my thought? For a second, I thought about when the kids were coming home from school because it's a half day and just like that. So, anyways, I'm just going to go on what I'm going. Love. Oh, yeah, the tear talks. He's sitting there last night, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to this song and a tear just. Because you're talking through your traumas. So, like, for me, where is it at? There was something about it. But anyway, so I like to look up the lyrics. So we went to Love, Musiq, Soulchild, because that's one of the songs I used to listen to a lot. And what I basically recall was that time I sang the song Love a cappella in an auditorium in front of people. I think it was my junior, senior year, which actually led me down the path of bitterness, that teenage confusion, that teenage, trying comparisons and all that other shit. I was not aware that I had been holding on to that for so long. Look at the way you talk about artists. Look at the way you look, whatever profession or shit that you like or look at or read or draw or color, podcast, whatever. Look at the people that you talk about. Like if you're in sports, right? And you talk about sports all the time. Look at how you talk about players. Look at how you talk about owners. Look at how you talk about coaches. Your perspective on things, all that shit from way back. And oh man, that love came through here. Hey, shouts to Siete Rayos. Oh yeah, them palms. Someone talked about, who brought up lightning yesterday? Somebody talked about lightning yesterday. So shouts to y'all, because I literally remember that. I remember one of the kids brought up that yesterday, and I was, And we have been rocking red for a minute. All week, actually. I was rocking, like, I got red on right now. I just took off the red toboggan that I had on and the red sweatshirt that I had on. I've been rocking red all week. I have been making conscious choices to, like, if I grab a pair of drawers and them just is green, I put them back and I go get the red ones. Or if I see a pair of socks, I pick up the red ones. I see a shirt, I pick up the red one. Why? For me, I had the root chakras, just clearing out all the bad shit. Bad, low vibrational, negative, So Change your mind, change your life. So, what was it? Oh man, this book right here. Yeah, as you can tell, we. So with this love, Francisco. How is Fernando Francisco? So just going back to that time. So I go and I just look up. So we got the lyrics, whatever. Because those are awesome. So I always go check this shit out and just look. Because when I can go here, I can go back and make connection points. All right, boom. Love, the second single from I Just Want to Sing. Bro, I remember saying that. Man, I just want to sing. The only reason what was the reason I started rapping? Sean. Sean Hayes and Trey Imes. Sean Hayes and Trey Imes. It was at Mitchell. It was some kind of event, outside event, like a spring something. And I remember just being around them because they freestyle, they could rap. And I was very intrigued because I was just like, I want to explore that. Like, but what I did not realize at that time, I had gotten into rap with them. They were freestyling, and I just remember the way the women now, because I feel like this was either my first or second year, so I'm like 17, 18, somewhere around there, maybe even 19. Nah, we wouldn't get no cutty yet. So it was like 17, 18, right? 2 years at Mitchell, 2 years at a community college, and I had, anyways. So I remember seeing the reaction of them in the crowd, as well as whenever they were leaving. I was like, yo, they got all of them. I want that. I was like, I want to do that. Because, I mean, I'd sang, but, who likes singing? I didn't know how to work my magic at that time. Specific magic. You know what I'm saying? I could work some shit, but I wasn't aware. So it is what it is. But the love, that cascaded into a depth in which I was that had missed me. Like, I was not aware of this part. I was not aware of why I would sing these songs. What was I? It's wild. Kids, they might be here 11 times. Anyway, it's hot. So it was like, why? And you know what it was? I was seeing this. I go over here and I'll be like, all right, it was released on Christmas 2000, recorded in May. It's like, okay. And then it's like, all right, so I'm probably singing this in 2001, 2002, but I just remember singing this all the time. Excuse me. And then, you just go through Musiq Soulchild, and that's this. I just want to sing, just that. I just want to sing. Why? So I just look at the lyrics. Let's song. Don't fuck up the feng shui. All right, and then let's just get the lyrics, because it was the first time. I know, right? a song that I've been singing. This is a song that I've been singing literally for over 20 years. Maybe the first time I actually looked at the words and like looked. Because now I can apply, you know what I'm saying, what I've been given to this. And it was the way I was reading it. You know what I'm saying? I started singing. I was like, love, so many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. Love. So many people use your name in vain. Love. Those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love. Through all the ups and downs, the joys and hurts. Love. For better or worse, I still will choose you first. Oh, 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 oh. Many days I've longed for you, wanting you, hoping for the chance to get to know you, longing for your kiss, for your touch, your feel, your essence, your beautiful answer. Many nights I've cried from the things you do. Feel like I could die from the thought of losing you. And I know you're real, with no doubts and no fears and no questions. So many people love through the earth. That's cool and straight. Yeah. At first you didn't mean that much to me. But now I know you're all I need. Oh, the world looks so brand new to me now that I found love. Every day I live for you, yeah. And everything that I do it for you. What I say is how I feel, so believe it's true. You've got to know true love. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So many people love. For better or worse, for better or worse, love. Okay, so let me check the bus. Just the air conditioning. So, what just happened there was, holy shit, I sang that song to a girl. There was a specific girl I was talking to at that time that I sang that song to. That was like, well, actually, it was like, I ain't gonna lie. There was someone I was talking to, but I had like 6 or 7 girls. I was like, yo, this song gonna hit one of them. It did not a goddamn one. I don't think it did. Well, not the ones I was chasing. Anyways, high school. So yeah, I don't think I've sang that song like that since I've honestly, I've never even tried to hit that high note ever because all right, we're about to get deep now because I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's like shh. All right, so the first wave of perspectives was I remember singing stuff like this and getting like, you know, claps, woo, you know, whatever. And then also I would hear people rap. And I remember the ovations they would get. And I was just like, God damn it, man. How the fuck can I get that? Like, it wasn't a let me do what they do so I can get that. It was how the fuck can I get what they got by what I'm doing? Like, what else do I need to do so I can do that? Right? So I can get that. I didn't know I was a fucking people pleaser. Didn't know that was in the cards for me. Could have let a nigga know. Could have let a nigga know. Anyways, is what it is. Because my children gonna be saying the same shit about me in 20 years. It is what it is. Everybody got their challenge. You got to go through it. So, love. That song for me was bringing back a time in which I was looking for, of course, love. But what kind of love? From whom? I think it was Dre was spoken this last night. She was speaking on the message was up. Well, what I was taking a little part from the message. She was like, take the things in the physical world, make them spiritual, right? It's like, yeah, okay. It's like, all right, let's put that practical. It's like, okay, we've been doing this. So what's the opposite end of that? So if someone says, or a message that I pick up on is, this is a way, I'm looking at it and say, wait, if that's a way, then what's on that opposite pole of that? Because whatever's on that opposite pole of that is what I've been doing or operating under, right? So it's like, make the physical spiritual, and it's like, holy shit, all this shit that was spiritual, I was just making physical, right? Trying to make that shit manifest in the physical realm. I don't even know why I say physical realm. Listen to a lot of the lectures, so some of that shit bled out. But believe me, I do not talk like that on a regular basis, ever. I don't even know if I've ever said realm in a sentence, but maybe I do now. Whatever. So, yeah. And then just coming back and looking at this, it's like, love. Because it's like, all right, I'm looking at this like I'm writing to love. The words to me are writing to love. What love? Because if all this shit is meta, so it's like, all right, metaphorically, spiritually, love represents. So it's like, I was singing these in a space of, I'm trying to get, or I want to look. Someone love me like this song. Excuse me. You know what I could not put? No, fuck that. Thank you. Thank you for that burp. Yo, thank you on burps, farts, sneezes, any air releasage. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. I was speaking on love. So just looked at it like how I was perceiving love back then. Because at that time, I could not grasp hold of can I put in all this energy, all this time into a song, into learning a song, learning the lyrics, knowing the word for word, knowing the cadence, knowing how high, how low, when to breathe, and all of this. And you mean to tell me the mother that I envisioned that would love me for this song ain't even gonna talk to me. I remember going through that a lot. I tried to sing my way in. Like music for me was like, I was like, shit, man, this is my way. This seems to be the way I'm able to connect. So, because I was like, this shit gotta bring it here, bro. I was like, this, like music, like lyrics, like singing, like dance, all that shit. Like, it's got to bring the same excitement, the same joy that I feel on the inside. It's got to be out here as well. And in some cases, you know, just didn't manifest like that. It manifests itself in other ways. And whether I didn't see them, didn't recognize, wasn't paying attention to intuition, was. But now, boy, these words, it's like, bro, many days I've longed for you, wanting you. It's like, oh yeah, sympatry. You see how that shit come up? Out here looking for divine love, trying to see what it is, searching for it. And it's just like, yo. So that opened up a whole bunch. Was able to let go a lot of things. Oh my goodness. And just seeing how it manifests itself over time. You know, you're singing about love in the 3rd grade, just like you're saying. I used to sing love songs to girls over the phone in the 6th grade. I remember that shit. Where, you know, you have a little sleepover and they be like, hey man, or during school be like, hey man, such and such is gonna be over such and such house. So what I'ma do is tell you so you can ask your parents if I can come over. And then when I come over, I'm gonna bring homie over there. We all gonna get on the phone. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do 3-way. And you gonna get you a girlfriend tonight. Holy shit. I forgot about that. Oh. So so I remember when I used to sing for fun. It was fun. It's cool. 96, bro. 1996 is just it's a year, man. I'm 12, right? I'm either 11, 12. I'm 11, turning 12, going into middle school. So going into 6th grade, lots of different, man. It's like a change in when you stop singing. You stop singing for love and trying to see if it's going to happen. Like, I could sing a song all the time. Oh, you sing great. Oh, thank you. I love singing. Makes my parents happy. My mom smiles. People clap. I can get people moving. You know what I'm saying? I can control the crowd. Shit, shouts to church. I know, right? I ain't said that shit in a long ass fucking time. Shouts to church. Wow. Shouts to church, nigga? I ain't said that shit in forever. Shouts to church for getting the nigga up in front of people. Because I would say it like this, bro. Church was one of them spots where I knew I could go up and I had everybody's fucking attention. I had everybody's attention. Everybody's gonna put their eyes on me. I could have you go here. I can have you go there. I can have you clap. I can have you excited. Or in some cases, you could just stare at me. That too. It was a great place to get over those fears. Singing for love, singing about love. And the pressure that I would put on myself early, or the pressure that was already put on myself or put on me or whatever, just to do shit, just doing shit, stepping, like overcoming fears. And shouts to my cousins for seeing that. Niggas knew, man. And that's the dope thing about it. These are the same cousins, I'm talking to today. that same energy on some, hey bro, I'm I'm gonna create a website. Basically, this is how it was in the 90s. Niggas created websites, many websites, MooRooM. Niggas created room all over the place and was like, hey, I got this room, bro. I know you operate different. I think that's what it was as well. I didn't know I operated different. I was just like, what? I wear my sweatpants inside out. I'm doing backwards day on a day that's not backwards day. Like that, like niggas knew I was different. So it was like, all right, we're gonna create a space so you can do your thing. So when the opportunity gets here, you can do it. Now we know we're gonna have to push your ass, and we know we're gonna have to say some things about you. We might have to pick on you a little bit. But you gotta get in on this shit, bro. You gotta experience this. You have to experience this. Because if you don't experience this shit, honestly, higher selves are probably like, yo, 12 years, bro, 10 years, when it's time to you know how that shit was. Hey, we're gonna have a talent show on the 28th or some shit. We're gonna have a talent show at the end of the month, you know what I'm saying? For all juniors and seniors or whoever wants to sign up, you can sign up and perform. I remember those times where it was like, I was like, fuck yeah, man. I got to. I had to prove myself to myself. Is that the bus? Now, there were other things I had to prove at that time, of course. I just tap it in that time, just be like, man, aside, you're doing a lot of shit. And just knowing that there are so many influences on why you were doing what you were doing. Therefore, you don't need to hold on to it anymore. You can let it go. The last night I'm talking about, we went through some situations. Woo! I was like, yo, a tell-all wouldn't even tell all. Shouts to Kelly. Like a tell-all wouldn't tell all, man. So it's and then you just see the words and you see what you're singing and you're just like, oh my gosh, bro, my mind was in such a place. But the visualizations was there, the imagination was there, the passion was there. I wasn't missing anything. I didn't lack anything. I did exactly what I was supposed to be doing. And anything that I thought I was missing or whatever is just projections. Dog, man, I can remember senior year when it went from I'm in everything to I'm just a guy now. I do remember doing that. I remember being very out there, and then by the end of like senior year high school, I slowly stepped back. You know, I still did shit, you know, to keep myself entertained, but I was slowly falling back. And those are some of the things that I've been aware of as well. Shit be so fun when it start out, Libra. Because I love exciting shit. Like, oh shit, football season just started. Nigga, I'm done by week 2. I'll be like, it's like, oh man, you wanna do fantasy football? I'm like, yeah, I do want to do fantasy football. Okay, I'll sign up. Hold on. How long does it take to sign up? Wait, when did you say it was going to start? In 2 weeks? So am I going to want to do this in 2 weeks? And the thing is, what I was not aware of was I was thinking about, am I actually going to want to do this in 2 weeks? And I'm like, I don't know. But the energy on the other side is like, make a decision. Make a decision. Make a decision. Just make a decision. I don't give a fuck what you gonna do, bro. Just do something. I don't give a fuck what you choose. Just choose something. So, love. And getting back to that part where you want to sing, because also it went into, I stopped singing. That was the year I stopped singing. Stopped singing. And there were other opportunities, and Mitchell as well. As soon as I got to community college, was like, hey, you want to join the community choir? And I was just like, no, I just want to find myself. Bro, I was toe up, bro. I was toe the fuck up, man. What was it? Love. I was trying to make shit happen, and shit wasn't happening the way I wanted it to, and I couldn't see other shit. So like, no, not them. They're gonna be here in a little bit. What was that? That was the year quick story so we can get this, thank you, get this shit up off. Senior year, Gail Creech. Rest easy, Miss Creech. Miss Creech, music, song, director, teacher, guide, spirit guide, however. Let me do it again. Miss Creech had a level of care. I remember she had a cookout at her house, and we all went, and it was cool. I like going there. She believed in the motherfucker, bro. Whether it was just because it was her job or her higher self, spirit, the way things supposed to be. However, she believed in me, bro. She believed in me. I don't know. I'm not at this moment. I'm not sure what she believed in me for, or why she cared so much. I don't know why she cared that I got what I got, or cared if I didn't get what I got. She gave a shit, man. She really fucking gave a shit. And I sang soprano, alto, tenor, bass. So I sang tenor. And a rose. Oh shit, bro. Kids about to be on too. I ain't thought about this shit forever. A rose touched by the sun's. A rose touched by the sun's warm rays. Something else. We had to sing something else for a scholarship. Mars Hill. Mars Hill. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? And the whole Mars champion thing was way before Zamari was even conceived or even thought of. Which that was something I thought of. My first son, I I call him Mars. You know what I'm saying? And Mars is my nickname, pseudonym, rap name. And also just going back and just, looking in the charts, and Mars is like right there. The planet Mars is just right there. The the war of Mars is just all. And then just going back, had a chance to go to Mars Hill. Did not. My cousin got into Mars Hill. Was I jealous? I probably held something. I probably did. Because he was at Mars Hill. I was trying to get there. He was on the track team. He's, every time he came back, he was like, bro, you gotta get here, bro. You gotta get here. You gotta get here. You gotta get here. And I remember it was like, yo, if you sing this song and they accept it, you know what I'm saying, you got trial for it, bro, you get a full scholarship or something like that. I wasn't gonna have to pay for college if I went. So I knew that. Libra, Aries, Virgo. At 16? Nigga, what? I was already skating. Bro, I was already skating. I ain't give a fuck about nothing else. I ain't care about prom. Football was like, bro, I was so short, and I ain't give a fuck anymore. I ain't care about sports. I ain't even try for basketball anymore. I was just like, fuck it, bro. I ain't never gonna make it. I remember just having that disposition, blaming shit. Man, the coach ain't gonna let black people play. Now, hey, whatever. But I never put in the work to be good enough to cross that bridge. I just looked at the fact that the people who I knew that were better than me couldn't play. So I just figured, if they ain't gonna make it, how could I ever make it? Sorry. What kind of shit was I putting in the ether? God damn. Anyways. So I sang all night. The day before the tryout, I sang all night long. My parents both worked third shift, so I sang all night long. I don't even know if I told them. I don't think my sister was staying at the house anymore, so it was just me figuring shit out on my own, just like many times, figuring shit out on my own. And I just remember waking up that next morning and I had a sore throat. And holy shit. Oh shit. That morning, I had a sore throat. I felt sick, scratchy throat. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I fucking panicked. You know what I did? I took Benadryl. I took 2 Benadryl. Because I was really nervous and I was fucking. Oh, fuck, bro. Is that when I started taking shit? Oh, goddamn. That might have been the jump off of the thought of attaching, I need to take this so I can chill. Woo-wee! Holy shit. The kids are coming. God damn it. Holy shit. Did we just pinpoint when I attached the meaning of why I should start taking prescription pills? Oh man. It's all right, bud. Yeah, a lot on the line, man. Like at that time, I was like, this is my last chance. Because I knew my parents said they was gonna pay for me to go to college, but I knew they weren't. I knew they weren't. I knew they weren't. I knew they weren't gonna pay for me to go to college. I wasn't even surprised when the shit came up. I wasn't surprised when the new furniture and the new TVs and all, all that shit came in. I was just like, I knew my senior year, I knew this was it. I'm not good at sports. I ain't looked at no colleges. I can't get a writing scholarship. My grades are too low. I didn't take the SAT. Man, there's a lot of shit that I just kind of gave up on going this way. I was just like, this shit don't matter. I was just talking to people. I enjoy going to school. I literally just enjoy going to school. Just chilling, talking, chilling, being here, being there, joining this group, joining that group, fuck with this girl, fuck with that girl, hang out with these niggas, hang out with those niggas, go over here, go over there. Shoot, I ain't had no car after school, so I was like, shit, we gonna get it. But yeah. So yeah, that's a great one. That's a great one. I'm glad that shit came up. Because I do remember Miss Creech was just like, so what's, and like, bro, I'm 16 years old, nervous than a motherfucker, then took 2 Benadryl that are for adults. And believe me, I'm like 5'3", like 110, 120, if that. So imagine what that shit was doing to a nigga back in 2000. Bro, I was fucking gone. And I remember I couldn't reschedule. Couldn't do anything. I also remember being there and shit. I remember Miss Creech advocating for me. And they just wouldn't. Voice was scratchy. It was fucked, bro. I was fucked. I fucked myself at that time. I mean, I didn't know. I was nervous. So what do you do when you're nervous? I kept going. I kept going, kept singing, kept singing, kept singing, kept singing, because it was never enough. I never thought it was good enough. Or I was just like, I gotta get this. I was just in, I gotta get this. And I like singing. So if I can be excited about some shit, I can really lower the nervousness. I can lower the nervousness the more excited I am. And yeah, she advocated for me, and they were just like, no, nah. And I remember that being it. But that was a lot of things in high school that was like that, where it was like, things happen. You don't know the whole story, though. That's the thing. Like, there's so many things that go on. Yeah. So yeah, shouts to Miss Creek, because her spirit was always kind for me. Putting in that work, man. I absolutely love singing. Like, rapping wasn't a thing for me. It was just like, oh, I can put these words together fast, and whatnot. And I remember going back to the bus and just sitting there and just being like, like making little jokes and, shit like that, because we all went together. It wasn't just me. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, we were like, oh, that was a moment in time that literally changed the course of many things. And being able to go back and just be like, Hey man, it's okay. You did exactly what you thought you were going to be able to do. I mean, your parents weren't there, and even if they were, the fuck was gonna come from that? Boy, go to bed. They would have gave me the advice for my higher self. They would have been like, boy, just go to bed. My dad, it's fine. You'll be fine, hun. That's what my mom said. You'll be fine, hun. Just go to bed. You know the song. You sang it. You know it. Just go to sleep. But my parents both work third shift. So I just my my parents both mostly throughout high school, they both worked third shift. So at night I just didn't have anybody there to be like, go to sleep, or to be like, no, or to be like, hey man, you might because that's the thing. If your parents are home, or if whoever's in the house is home and they're on some whoop, 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 even if it's a school night, a parent, though, ain't got to be no goddamn drill sergeant to be like, take your ass to bed. It's 10 o'clock. You have school. You got to wake up at 6. You can't function without that. Damn, man, this is a lot of shit. I didn't think it was going to be all this. I would have played some music. Yeah, I just didn't have anybody there. There was no one there. Nobody. And that goes back to elementary school. Same way. There were times my parents had to work third shift in. Nobody there. Just me and my sister. So you're able to tap into shit you ain't ready for. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not just, niggas might be watching porn or watching shit like that. It's like, bro, you're watching everything. Like, you're able to watch things, watch programming. It's like, oh shit, here we go. Okay, words. I was literally programming myself at that time. And there was no one to be like, no, turn that off. You don't need all of that. You don't need to have all of that. You don't need to be looking at this and looking at that and looking at that and looking at that. And it's like, well, why? It's like, well, your current level of understanding isn't there, bud. Like, what do you mean? Especially the way I was thinking on shit. But we got what we got. Hey, my parents weren't there. You know who was, though? Energy was. So even all the shit that went down, like from elementary all the way up to like high school, like, and we're not even counting the shit that happened when they was home. Like, we're talking about stuff that happened whenever I rode my bike and left the house. Like, I was leaving the house. We were leaving the house early, way early. Shouts to the guys for being there with me on those rides, because we was everywhere then too. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back. But yeah. Sometimes you never know how much this shit be on you, bro, until you actually talk it out. You're like, wait a minute. Is that is? Oh. Let them. But yeah, not having anybody home. You don't think about what effect that can have on you. I mean, come on, man. Like, kids always be like, yeah, man, leave me alone. Yeah, of course, because you don't want anybody on you. You don't want anybody around. Oh, shit. That's That's one of the reasons I am the way I am now. I have been left alone for a very long time. I grew up being able to be left alone. Like, yeah, you had the family moments. We're here, we're there, we're here, we're there, we're all here, we're all together. And then as we got older, man, you know, people get licenses. My sister graduated. She's out the house. She leaves. She comes back. She's gone. Those sorts of things. So, and being by myself, being by myself, being able to make choices, making choices and making decisions on my own. And I was so into, I thought so much into the songs. I thought so much into those movies, bro. I was just like, dude, ain't nobody see that? You know, so woo! Open it up. And the beautiful thing about it is just being able to talk about this shit, man. Let that shit go. Being able to say, mm-hmm. Tear talks, boy. They be something now. And like, even all those times where it didn't go through, it was like, yo, I'm gonna make something. We're gonna make something shake. We're gonna make something shake, man. So and just learn that it wasn't nobody's fault. It wasn't my father's fault, it wasn't my mother's fault, it wasn't no teacher's fault, it wasn't the government fault, it wasn't the environment fault, it wasn't nobody's fault. It wasn't my fault, nobody's fault. Many of those times just did not have the confidence and information. So now it's like information. My confidence really stems from the shit that I know, the shit that I can put together and believe and be like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm programming a crystal in a shoe because of the shoe, the colors of the crystal in the shoe and all this, like, I do that. Live it. Code it. Just like today. I walk through the house, I close the door, I walk through the kitchen, something falls off the counter. I look back, it was bread in a notebook. A notebook fell off a high place as I'm walking through. I'm like, I already had stuff that I wanted to do, but I turn around because there's a notebook that just fell. And I didn't knock it over. So that means go get it. So I go pick it up. And as I'm walking to it, in my mind, I'm like, bro, I know when I pick this up, it's going to have a message on it. I picked them up. It's my daughter's too. First page is blank. So I flip it over. It has chakras dash neurons. That was it. I turned the page to be like, the fuck? Nothing on the next page, nothing but her drawings, nothing else in this book other than chakras dash neurons. I'm like, chakras dash neurons. And I'm like, neurons. Boom, yesterday. The Bobby Hemmett video that was, you know, the brain and have you have a mind in the lower three chakras, right? So then the next thing I click on. So I'm like, all right, boom. Let me look this up. Got to. We asked for this energy yesterday. This is intentional. This is intentional. So I looked that up. First things come up, brain power. I'm like, brain. Bam. Thank you. I love seeking, finding, and then confirming what I seeked and found. You just be like, oh, thank You know what I'm saying? You just stop and you kind of look around. You just be like, man, y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all motherfuckers be on it. Y'all really be on it. Like appreciating and being thankful for the synchronicities, man. Because they're mine. Like you have yours. Like I can say 10, 10, 10, 10 don't mean nothing to you. Yeah, cheeseburger. Yeah, that's what's up. It's not ever a cheeseburger. Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Huh? I know. Hey. Go ahead, change, bro. Get all that energy off of you. You want to take that energy off of you. Don't bring it back in here. Take your clothes off so I can wash them and change. Hey, Sam. Hey, Sam. Why would you worry about something like that? No need, is it? Do you wash clothes? Do you dry them? Okay, then. I mean, you go in there and you be like, oh, snap, some clothes are here. Boy, they be wearing like I be wearing. Everybody has their challenges.